Good evening to DeFiChain News on the 24th April 2024. The news show that provides you with the latest updates on DeFiChain project. If you like the show, then let's go crazy on the like button. It wakes up the algorithm, helps the project, and for sure subscribe and click the bell button so that you will not miss any show in future. Stay until the end because we will discuss the next shows and dates, and afterwards we also have some time to answer your questions, so please put them here in the chat. And normally I do introduce my co-moderator and expert of DeFiChain, Lord Mark, but today he is on leave and not available, so we have a kind of pretty good proxy. We invited Pushy. Welcome to the show, welcome to DeFiChain News. How are you?
Hi, thanks. Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Great. I'm always great on a Wednesday news show, a favorite day in the week. Happy to do it. And we have a great episode ahead. Yeah? We
Yeah,
recognized it in the German episode. A lot of things happened. And it was really tough to keep the 30 minutes. So I would say we jump into the headlines, and then this time it's your part to tell us a little bit about the content.
perfect.
So, headlines. We will talk about the Seahorse launch, a new project on MetaChain, what's behind, what is the idea, and yeah, some details. For sure, we will give also an update on the existing and running MetaChain updates, notable mentions, community projects and updates, and last but not least, the future dates. With this, yeah, new project. It was announced some weeks ago that it will launch in April, and now they managed it. Seahorse.
Yeah.
Let's have a look here.
First, a little disclaimer. Of course, it's a new project. The team is unknown, and the smart contracts are not verified yet. Um, they promised they will do it with the smart contracts on Gitbook. They are available for that, but not verified. So yeah, if you want to try it out or already tried out with small amounts, with play money, and yeah, don't go all in. But what is Seahorse? Seahorse is, if anyone wants to have a look for maybe tutorials or something like that, a fork of Compound. So a working system since years on Ethereum. So it's very easy to find tutorials, and maybe this is very important because some people tried it out without knowing there are fees for supplying, for borrowing, and yeah, read anything you can about it before you try it out, because without understanding what the project is about and what it does with your money, it's always a bad idea. And let me explain what it is very short. So it's a lending and borrowing platform. So you can give your money to the platform as collateral to borrow money, or you can just lend it, get APY on it, and relax if it's legit. Of course, yeah, we made the disclaimer already. So far, they have listed 7 assets to supply and to borrow. We have 5 cryptos, of course, DFI, we have DBTC, so Bitcoin on DeFi chain, also Ethereum on DeFi chain, DUSDC, and DUSDT. So a bunch of tokens, very nice, but also 2 D tokens, and this is very nice. They have listed DUSD and also D micro strategy. And that's not everything. You can follow them on X. You can also reach out to them on X if anything doesn't go as planned. And also, they sometimes ask what you would like to have. Yeah, more assets. So they asked for Dcoin or DTesla as the next listed asset. So yeah, if you want to try it out, follow them for updates. They also had some bugs at the beginning. People told them on X, and they are replying very quickly. That's absolutely great. And they also plan to have a governance token. So they don't have it yet. Don't try and look for it. With this governance token, you can get some shares of the revenues from the protocol. You can also be a part of the governance, so future expansion maybe. and also, of course, in the future, then new listings of tokens. And well, maybe also staking and, of course, liquidity mining on Vanilla Swap. So, yeah, maybe if you think it's legit, that's a good idea. And of course, if you supply assets, you will also get this as rewards. I think C is the name of the token, or will be. Yeah, and what's really great is the TVL we have so far. So it's a few days, and now we have 250K in dollars, not in USD, as total value locked. So very quick. Many people using it. Many people borrow money, and the APYs are insane. Again, disclaimer: think about what you do there, and yeah, they still have to do some UI improvements. There are a lot of things that will come. They are a little team, not a short team. Um, and yeah, there will also be an NFT collection, and this will lead to a higher airdrop token allocation and something more. So yeah, absolutely great. I don't know if you have tried it out, Daniel.
Sure, I try every project if I can, and like you mentioned, yeah, with a small amount of money to get familiar with the protocol, with the team. Yeah, sure, they are unknown as a team. So far, it looks good. Yeah, they're very responsive, try to help, try to fix if there's an issue. Developed a kind of roadmap, what they plan, they want to improve to make it bigger, and it's a good protocol because we don't have it so far, and it fits into this DeFi section where we are currently. So a lot of more opportunities for everyone to do something with the coins and token, and especially you mentioned it compared with the D tokens, great opportunities to do it.
Yeah.
Robert just corrected, $350K is now the TVL, so
Wow.
100,000 more.
Wow.
The number was from yesterday, so looks like someone pushed it up. And
Crazy. Yeah,
yeah,
we see high demand here, so it's really a good thing if it's legit, and
yeah.
absolutely crazy what happens there.
And I mentioned it also in the German one. It's real yield. Yeah, it's not inflation-based rewards. So that one or the person who is borrowing some token will pay an interest rate to that one, giving the supply. And yeah, then supply and demand will give you the rate and can be very lucrative for the one or other side. Depends on supply and demand. A great thing. Yeah, looking forward how it develops over time. Great. That was just one project. Yeah, we mentioned it. Seahorse, yeah, the new one. Get familiar with it if you're interested in. But we also have a lot of other projects, and they are also very active. We have a long list. So please jump in and give us an update.
Yeah, of course, before we do that, another disclaimer, we only inform about the projects and don't have research about the project. So always do your own research and think about what you do. And the first project we talk about is JeffSphere. Today, again, they had the third round of pre-sale, I think. Um, I'm in the team. I don't know. It was a long day with the pre-sale. Um, Again, 60 million Jeffs tokens are up for sale, and only 10 million of them were available with DUSD. They changed it a bit, and this was sold out within minutes again. And DFI and USDT is the focus now, and haven't checked it since 1 hour, but I think there are still tokens available. And for this route, we also have the 10 and 20 months vesting route now. So yeah, always think about what you do. There is a multiplier if you choose the 20-month vesting, and well, it's not if you choose the 10-month vesting. So check what's the best for you. And yeah, um, the Infinity Pass is the big new thing here. So if you buy Jeff tokens with at least 5,000 US dollars value, you get, after the token pre-sale ends, an NFT. This is not transferable, not sellable, and this will bring some advantages to you. We have, or Javsphere has a video on their YouTube channel. If you work with these amounts, have a look at the video. And of course, the external marketing campaign still is ongoing. They were crazy last night. Sebastian had, with Mark together, some AMAs. I don't know, for me in Germany, it was during the night. It was crazy. Mark, well, I think it was early in the morning.
Mm.
So all over the world, they are active. And yeah, it's absolutely crazy what goes on there. Even if they're not sold out yet with the third round, it's crazy. Yeah, and this is not the only one. We have MacMo DeFiChain ticker. It also is well linked to DataGround, so a big project that combines many things. And they posted pictures of the tickers. So if you might look for a ticker that shows prices of cryptos of DFI, you might have a look here. You can buy an NFT and get for the NFT the right for a DeFi chain ticker. I got the first one and it is shipped this week. Unfortunately, I'm not at home until the weekend, but I'm absolutely happy about that. And if you have this NFT, you also get access to DataGround in the near future. So yeah, read about it. And also another thing is they launched the DeFi Chain Ticker blog. So Mo is writing things. It started with German and now is also available in English. So absolutely great. He is writing about DeFi chain, so nothing far away, but it's nice. I read the three available articles, and they're really worth it. And the next thing is Crypto Factor. We have it every week. The performance of Crypto Factor, of course, was again crazy. They reached another all-time high after all-time high. Now a little bit of dumping, but this is healthy, so not too bad. And absolutely insane is 70% of all supply tokens. So what is circulating is sealed for at least 3 months, and 40% of the circulating supply is sealed for at least 12 months. So big amounts are locked away. And yeah, they are not only sleeping on their success, they are also building massively. They launched the announced asset backing. So with every buying or selling with the tax on vanilla swap, they get filled this baseline price in the asset backing. So if something bad would happen, you still have this kind of insurance. So the baseline price is the thing you get for your CFR if something happens. If the baseline price would be, for example, higher than the price on vanilla swap, it makes sense to take this route. And of course, the big thing here is CryptoFactor is a provider for digital services for projects. We will come to this point later again. And with every project that comes to CryptoFactor, this asset backing gets filled more and more. So it's a really interesting thing. The big thing, well, the more big thing is the decentralized DFI staking. So
Mhm.
they provide in the future very soon a service where you can stake your DFI on DMC, and everything in the background with the master nodes is up to them. And of course, projects are able to use this service. So it's crazy. They are not sleeping also. Another thing, Atlantis NFT, our NFT marketplace, again made some updates. Now they have live collection statistics and indexing from collections and on the marketplace. And this is really heavy. They increased the speed by the factor of 10. So yeah, it's I tried it really fast now. This was a little problem in the past. I've talked with TNT DeFi. They had to, yeah, I think 28 hours had to do with all the uploads of the NFTs. Now 10x faster, really great. And yeah, let's come to our last update. It's from Octo DeFi. And last but not least is a big point here. They made a new video with the ERC 4437 standard. And this is, if you use their wallet, they can combine transactions from every of their customers. So this is the way how they can provide zero fee transactions. So now if we think we make a transaction in the DeFi chain, we need some DFI. This is not necessary at this point. So absolutely crazy. And they are coming to the first public testing phase. Public, not really. You need to have a gold and diamond standard Octo NFT. I think there are some available at the moment. So if you have them, you can test it in this week. It will start and be the first one who knows how everything looks, how everything goes, and of course help the developers to fix the last bugs. So really going on forward.
Yeah, great. Thanks for covering all the projects. A long list. I mentioned it before. A
Yeah.
lot of changes. Yeah, everyone is building heavily. That was just 1 week. What we know. So maybe this week another 1 or 2 updates from the project side. Yeah, interesting things. This asset baking, really interesting. From the mechanisms behind. We are filling up a kind of treasury, and here you can always swap your CFR to get out some of the treasury. Sure, the price at the moment is lower than on the DEX. Yeah, the better price is on the DEX. That's not the intention to use it, but like you mentioned, it's a kind of insurance, and over time it's increasing. So usage will increase directly the price. Sure, the value is increased with the utility and the usage, but also the price. Great idea. I like it. Cool. Then from MetaChain to our collections of point we couldn't order into separate sections. Notable mentions, yeah, also a long list.
Yeah, let me start with myself. Some of you may remember the DeFi Chain Roundtable from Paddy. It stopped some time ago, and I thought, together with some other people, it might be a good idea to reestablish it. And this is what happened yesterday. So yesterday, I made the first DeFi Chain talk. Now it's called in German, and it will be German every 4 weeks, and in 2 weeks start the English one, and then again every 4 weeks also the English one. And the plan is, if you are a community member that or who might be encouraged enough to take part of it, just text me, and then you're very invited to be a part of this talk. You can also make suggestions for topics, and this is really great because we have different opinions, different topics every time with different people. It's really nice. It made fun to do this, and yeah, it was not the only video about the DeFi chain. The core developers had their second DeFi Chain Labs engineering sync. It's available on YouTube, and they talked well about the DeFi chain and what the core developers are doing. And you can meet the developers tomorrow on Thursday at 6 p.m. CET, and they have a little workshop. So if you might plan a little project on the DMC, they try to make it easier. They try to make it more accessible tomorrow. So if you have time, it might be a good idea to join there. And we have an update for all Apple users. There was a Light Wallet issue only on iOS, and this was fixed, so everything should run smooth now.
Yeah. Thank you, and also thanks a lot for DeFiChain Talk. I started to watch, but I had to interrupt it because it took a very long time. I think nearly 2 hours you
Yeah,
talked
it
through
was long. Yeah,
various topics, yeah, but really interesting, yeah, to hear the different persons, their opinions, and you learn a lot about our ecosystem, DeFiChain and MetaChain projects. Also, Seahorse was part of it. Um, Watch it if you can understand German. Otherwise, you have to wait for the next one. It will
maybe
be
subtitles work. I don't know,
okay.
but of course not perfect.
Yeah. For sure, the next one will be different. Yeah, it's not planned. There's no scripting. It's just
Yeah,
a live discussion. Not live, but
yeah,
the people are discussing what comes in their mind, and that makes it really interesting. Thanks a lot. Cool. Then our second last topic of today, community projects and the updates. So the oldies but goldies, that one not on MetaChain. What is happening here?
yeah. Of course, the DEX Trading Masters are again a topic here. The DEX Trading Masters 6 has ended, and they made a long expost. So if you were not part of it, were not following everything, you can have a read there. What happened? It was a bit harder than the last time than the DTM5 for the traders, um, but it was really nice again. I was part of it. I learned a lot. And the next episode is just before the door and will start on 13th of May. So if you want to try it out, of course, inform yourself. They have a lot of material on YouTube, workshops. So if you don't know how to trade on the DEX, inform yourself before, because you can, of course, lose money. But it is really nice and you learn a lot. So yeah, 13th March, not March, May, the next DTM starts, and the team is planning a new project, so it might be not anymore only a community project, but also a DMC project in the near future. They announced it will be a token from the DEX Trading Live, so DTL token, and together with Crypto Factor, so the first project really using Crypto Factor as a deployment service. And well, we didn't announce yet what is upcoming, but of course it will be great from our side. So yeah, stay tuned on that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. There was a short post some days ago. Yeah, are you ready for a token that not only rewards but elevates your trading game? A little bit mysterious, yeah, but looking forward to what's behind. And I also like the idea that you use, or the team uses, Crypto Factor as a base. So here we see that the collaboration between the projects are really good, and
Yeah,
brings the benefit to MetaChain. Cool.
absolutely.
Then nearly at the end, what is happening next here on the channel?
Yeah, of course, we have again a news show. Unfortunately, not again with me, but with Lord Mark. He will be back then. Um, but this is not the only thing. There is also a planned fireside chat with OctoDeFi with Lars. So this might be interesting. And yeah, that's it with the future dates.
Cool. Then, thanks a lot, Pushy, for covering here the topics. Be a proxy for Mark. A lot of fun with you. Was really good. Very much better than doing it alone, like in the past. Thanks. And yeah, then we still have a couple of minutes left for the one or other questions. I saw the one or other already in the chat. So if you're watching live, put your questions there, and see you after a short break. Everyone else, thanks for joining. Give us a like and see you here on the channel. Have a great time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Cool. We are back. Sure. Christian
So
Pedersen is here.
again,
Always German and English version. Robert likes Seahorse, and
yeah, I
here we
see it. I see it on X. He's using it a lot. Yeah.
someone asked, is Seahorse legit? And
We don't
tricky,
know.
tricky question. Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah.
So be careful. I think we still need some time to learn about the project, about the team, how it develops. So far, it looks okay, yeah. But on the other side, its team is unknown, smart contracts not verified. So attention, what you're doing. Then we already mentioned it. 350k is the TVL now.
Insane. Yeah.
Maybe a good hint or comment,
Yeah,
maybe.
this is a good one. So if you're using a project or a protocol, you don't know if it's legit or not, always use a dedicated wallet because you don't know what you approve. Um, because if it's scam, not to say it is, it might be that there are bad smart contracts, evil smart contracts that might take more money than you think you're approving. So yeah, good hint.
Yeah.
Dedicated wallet is really good to, well, prepare a bit.
It's a general hint, yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter which project. Use different wallets, different addresses, and separate funds over the projects. Very good. Yeah, Ferhat, I'm finally happy with my Jeff token exposure. I think today is a chance for everyone who missed the first two phases to now get some Jeff token with DFI or USDT. The USD is already sold out after a couple of minutes, but
Yeah.
if you want exposure, now you have the chance. Another hint regarding CFR, pay attention at the moment with the swap utility on the asset backing, as your CFI would simply get burned. That's correct, yeah, but it's not a bug, it's a feature. So in
Yeah.
case of usage of the asset backing, these CFR will be removed from the market forever, but ensures the base price. Yeah, it's a really good mechanism behind. I like the idea.
Yeah.
Then shout out to you. Yeah. So DeFiChain talk was
Thanks.
fantastic. So everyone now not with no knowledge about German, yeah, wait 2 weeks. You will get an episode. It's really great. Another
Yeah.
one, Ferhat for sure. Yeah. Then DTM6, woohoo, fantastic, kicked pushy a push. Yeah.
Yeah, well, not the first places for me. So yeah,
Were you in the
next time will
middle?
be better. Huh?
Were you in the middle field, in the exact middle? Did
Yeah,
you get some Jeff
yeah.
tokens?
Unfortunately, not exactly the middle, so didn't get the JAF token prize. But yeah, in the middle.
Yeah,
But
great.
good for me. I'm a noob at trading, so
Yeah. Great. Yeah, that's all. All questions in the chat. Thanks. Very good ones. Thanks for joining Pushy again. Yeah, really great. Lots of fun.
was a pleasure.
And everyone out there, see you next week here on the channel. Lord Mark will be back with another episode of the news show. Yeah. Have a great time. See you soon. Bye bye.
Bye.